Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 back with another how to draw video. As you can tell from the title and the picture right there, it's how to draw Fox McCloud from Star Fox. You know, everyone knows Star Fox, so there's not much introduction I needed to go in with this one. But this video was requested by Danny Lopez. Thank you very much for your request. And yeah, so we're just gonna start drawing. Alright guys, get your little pencils ready and let's begin. Okay guys, so we got our blank piece of paper and we're ready to start. Oh, I forgot to plug in, we don't need to plug in the camera just yet. It has full battery, should last for the video. Alright, anyway, so before we start, Fox McCloud is kind of weird. He's kind of like a human person with a dog head, or a fox head. He's a fox, right? I'm pretty sure he's a fox. Anyway, let's just get started. So what you're going to want to do is just draw kind of like a big circle on the paper. We're just going to rough out like the body gesture. So a big circle on the paper. And then his body just kind of is this curved line going down like this. And then his arms actually go like this, or his shoulders really. And then this arm would extend out and down. About there. Then his hips will go in the opposite direction of his shoulders, so they curve this way, the hips will curve this way. That's typically how people stand. And then his leg, and his other leg. And then this foot will be facing this way, this foot will be facing towards us. So, that's all good. And like this arm is just going to be like behind him like this. So we won't be able to see it all that often. Or well, too much. So, yeah. Alright, so after we got like the rough gesture down, I'm going to give it a little bit of volume, you know. This is where his chest is going to be. Kinda to where his like abs are. And now he's quickly going in. This is like his hips. This is going to be his first leg. His foot's going to be like this. And then this leg's going to go straight down. And again, you don't have to follow like the guidelines you made like exactly. It's going to be another foot. So again, just really roughing it in. And again, we're not going to follow this completely. I'm just putting it there as a placeholder. So now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And we're going to go straight into the head. So we're not going to follow this circle. This is just the placeholder for the head. We're actually going to do this T shape kind of guideline. This is what you usually do when you draw a person's head. This little T-shaped line shows where the eyes are and the mouth and the center of the face. So he's at like kind of like a 3/4 view. And Fox kind of has a weird head. I don't know, it's kind of similar to kind of Tails in a way. Because he has like this like bump, and then like where his muzzle is, it kind of goes out. Like this. So you could draw like kind of like this anchor type shape. And then it goes into like this little dome type shape for the head. Oh wow, that was all off camera. Ugh, it sucks. So you kind of want to do like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but this is how I drew it out. Kind of want like a shape like that. So after you get that kind of shape down, I actually like to work on his eyes just to get like a point to start drawing. And his eyes, I just kind of do a C shape like this. And about here in the crosshair for the face lines. God, I feel like I'm rambling on. And then you just make a C shape and extend the bottom out like this. It's very similar to like how to draw Knuckles, I believe. We did a very similar way. And then you're just gonna kind of do like a U type shape here. But you can make it kind of flat on the bottom. It's very similar to like Toriyama's like Dragon Ball Z eyes, especially when they go like Super Saiyan. If you're familiar with that. So it's basically just like this kind of curved shape. And then his eyebrow, I just make it a little spiky on the end. So you just kind of follow the line you made and then just make it spiky near the end, just to kind of show it's like kind of furry and stuff like that. And then you're just going to do like this U-type shape for his eye, like that. I put a little light reflection there, just a little half circle. And then I do a curved line like this, and then another smaller U shape for the eye, or for his like pupil. And then you can just shade that in like that. And then you can do the same thing over here, just make another C shape, but it goes in the opposite direction, so it'd be like a backwards C. This kind of goes up like that. And again, another U shape. And then, again, you don't have to go in too much detail with this eye. You'll see why a little bit later. But, another curved line. And again, I'm doing basically the same thing I did with the other eye. Like that. You draw his little eyebrow. Okay, so after we got the eyes, we can start like putting the rest of the face in. So I'll start with his nose, muzzle, mouth thing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make like this, again, like another curved line like this. And then it's gonna go down and around, and he's gonna kind of look like a duck for a minute here, but that's okay. Because it kind of looks like a duck beak or a bill or whatever you want to call it. Like that. And then a big part of this is drawing in the nose, which I draw the nose about here. Because again, we're looking at like a 3/4 view, so his face is going to be turned this way. So the nose would be about here. And again, it's kind of like an upside down triangle, but with no pointed edges. So like very rounded edges. But basically just draw a triangle. You can actually fill it in black if you want to, which you should, because I think he has a black nose. And then you're going to start about here at the end, and you're going to just draw in his smile, which his smile goes up, like curves up towards his nose, and then down again. Because again, he's like a fox, and they have that kind of dog smile. And just, I put a little loop here just to show like the crease of his mouth. And then here I erase a little bit over here, and you're going to want to start his like under mouth, or his bottom lip a little bit in from this one. It just makes it look a little bit better. You go up, and then here you could actually kind of make it spiky, and then when you go up here you can kind of make it spiky for the fur. And then you could just draw a little curved line like this following the lip. So, yeah, that's how you draw his mouth. I don't know, it kind of starts off a little bit weird, but then you kind of get it if you start fiddling with it a little bit. Alright, now we just kind of have to connect this to his face, which I just do a curved line, and then here. Now we just draw a curved line. Again, kind of following the circle type shape. Again, it looks really weird without his ears, because his ears play a big part in his head. And then when you get about here, like this area, oh, I'm getting off camera again, gotta stop doing that. You just kind of make like a triangle, like this. And again, you can make this one kind of spiky, put little spikes in it. Like that. Now we can just go into his ears, which his ears are kind of simple. It's very similar to the way I draw Sonic's ears. I just make like a curved line like this, and then a line going down, like that. It kind of looks like a horn almost. But after you get that shape in, you can kind of just draw a curved line going down from the middle here down to the head, and then just draw a curved line from this corner up like this. And you can do the same thing over here, which will start inside the circle. And again, very similar, like you curve it out and then in. And then you just draw another curved line like this. Just draw a line following it, another one. Just draw a curved line right there. Okay, so it could be a little bit bigger. I'm just looking at it compared to the other ear. I'm going to erase. Again, this ear was looking a little small. But again, that's why pencils have erasers, so you can fix mistakes. Okay, after you get the ears in, he kind of has like kind of like a triangle, kind of like a shadow spike going down his head. So you just basically draw a triangle going down, and then at the end, there's a fly. And then up here, you just kind of make it spiky, again, like over here and here. Okay, and now to finish off his head, we're going to make like the scouter he's wearing. So the way I did it was I just drew a rectangle over here, kind of curved. And then from the corners, I just made a straight line going out like this. And then just kind of curved it around again. Very simple. And then, and this is why I said we didn't have to go too detailed in the eye, because it's going to wrap around here, like this. And just stay in front of his eye. And it'll just be like a clear glass rectangle, so you just have to make like the rectangle type shape over it. Like that. And that's pretty much the hardest part about drawing Fox McCloud, is getting like his head right. Because after you get that, like the rest of the body is kind of easy. So we're going to jump into the body. I'm going to back the camera up a little bit just so. I keep getting off camera. I've noticed it goes a little bit below. So now we're just going to go into his body, which he's wearing like a jacket type thing. So, So I kind of get that down, kind of gesture that in. It should look something like this. And I kind of made it like blowing in the wind, so it's going to go in, down, and around, kind of like that. And then he's also wearing like a scarf. I think I used the Super Smash Brothers Brawl version of Fox. So his scarf just kind of goes down. Just curve line like this, and then curve it up over here, and then you basically kind of just keep going in like a triangle formation, like that. And then another curve line over here, and then just curve line wrapping around like this. So that kind of looks like a scarf type shape. And again, you want to keep it like triangle. So if you were to make this a big triangle, kind of keep it in there like that. And now this line, this will be like the end of his jacket. I'll go off like this. And again, we can make like another line like following it. Like that. And like this will be like the flap that's open. Like you can kind of see into his jacket. And where we made the, like his body gesture, we'll just make that like his shirt. Again, I'm going to go not too detailed into it yet, because we'll make the pants first before we go into that, but we're going to finish up the jacket. So now you're just going to see a little bit of his elbow here. So you can just draw a curved line going down like this. So it'll show like he has a second arm, but it's kind of like behind him. Just draw a curved line like that. And then here, you're going to want to do that second line that we did over here. That follows like the zipper part of his coat. And now you're going to want to draw his shoulder into his arm, which goes in like this. Again, very similar to like kind of this curve line. Just draw another little curve line connecting that to the jacket. So that'd be like his collar. Again, it's hard drawing like kind of anthropomorphic characters because it's kind of hard to fit in their neck. And I find that's one of the harder parts. So like doing this kind of shows he has a little bit of a neck. And then we're at the end of this curve line, we'll make it like halfway down. Then you can make like another curve line like this, going in, and then at the end of that line, we're just going to draw a curve line like this. This is going to be like his rolled up sleeve. And then here, his arm's going to go in, start about here, go back up. Again, we're just making like kind of creases just to show like it's a sleeve. And then here, we're just going to kind of put this into the jacket detail, do a curve line like this. Okay, and once that's done, we draw a curve line going across like this, with two little circles. I don't know, these are like jacket details. And you do the same thing over here, and like put like a little circle on here. Show like their little buttons or something. Okay, and then after that, I'm actually going to make this a little bit shorter. Curve line like this, and this is going to be very similar to like Sonic's gloves, like when we get to this part. I'm assuming you watched the like how to draw Sonic video, but you just draw like a kind of like a rectangle like this type shape, and then about here we're going to draw another curve line like this. And this is where like his jacket's all like rolled up, so like his hands are free and like the sleeve's not getting in the way. And then you're just going to draw little curve lines going in like this. Again, very similar to like how we did it here. Draw curve lines in. Kind of like that. And again, it shows like it's all like crumpled up and all folded over on itself. I'm going to erase it just so it's a little bit more clear on camera. So, again, it's just to show like the sleeves all rolled up. Like that. And then his hand will go out a little bit, like for his arm. And then for his hand kind of just goes out like this. So you just draw kind of a curve line. I kind of kept it simple just for the sake of the video. So you curve it out and then curve it in, and this will be the thumb. And just kind of curve it down and out like this. When we get to the top, you can kind of just straighten it out. And start a separate line here, just following line you made for the first finger. And the first one will go past it, and then the second one will go a little bit not as far, and then the last one's going to be his pinky, so kind of like, oh, that looks terrible. Yeah, that looks terrible. I'm going to redraw that. Again, I think a big part of that was I made this line too far out. So again, we're just going to retry that. And again, what would make it look a little bit better is if after you make this finger, then you could do this one, kind of like this. And then make this one and then curve this hand down. Like this, and then just kind of put in the next finger. Put it there. Just so it kind of, oh, that was not on camera. God damn it, this is like the worst how to draw video. It's been a while since I made one of these. So you basically want to make like a shape like this. And again, now we're going to draw like glove details, so this will kind of clear up any of anything that looks a little bit off. So basically what you do is just kind of draw half circles here, and then here, and then one a little bit higher, one a little bit lower, one a little bit lower than that. I feel like I keep hitting the camera too. God, this is a horrible how to draw video. And then he kind of has like a ring around his wrist, so let's kind of draw a little curved rectangle type shape around here. And again, this is kind of the reason why we draw just one hand in a lot of these pictures, just because hands are pretty complicated. And it's just a lot simpler if we just leave it like one. Okay, and now we'll finish up the coat, which we're going to start about here, and just curve that up and around. Curve this one over here. And now we'll make a little pocket on his coat, which you basically just draw a triangle, like that. And then just a little rectangle on the bottom of that. A little circle for a button. So it has a nice little pocket right on his coat. Okay, and now we're going to draw his little belt, which is, I like to start off with just a very simple square, and then kind of go off the edges of the square a little bit. Very similar to how we made the scouter. I'm going to zoom out just a tad so it stops going off camera. Very similar to how we made like the scouter over here. Just extend the edges of the square, and then just kind of connect them. So you kind of get like this box type shape. Just draw a strap that goes around like this. Again over here. And again, you kind of want to do the belt before you start doing the shirt, because for the belt, we're going to his shirt's tucked in, so to show that, we're just going to draw like curved lines like this, showing that like the shirt's folded into the belt and like into his pants. And again, very similar to like what we did over here. Just draw kind of sharp curved lines going in for his shirt. Here too. And another little kind of curve like that. And then he also has kind of like a stripe down his shirt. So just two parallel, very similar to how we did the trim to the jacket. Just two lines, two parallel lines going down. Kind of make them curvy, you know. Now let's put another square here. That's like the button for the belt. Alright, now we're going to draw his pants and finish it up. Okay, so almost done, guys. How long has this been? Like 22 minutes? We're probably going to have to make his legs longer now that I look at it, because it kind of looks, his legs look a little bit short here, so we're not even going to follow the guidelines all too much. So what we're going to do is kind of gesture in where we want the pants to be. They'll end about here, so like that, and then this will be a big thing over here, and they'll end about here. Because I think he's wearing like metal boots, or it depends on which I think Star Fox you go off of. I think they're either metal boots or his legs are cut off about here, and he has like metal robot feet. So this is where we're going to draw like his metal robot feet. But we'll finish up the pants first. So about this line, this will be like the crease for the pants. So we're just going to draw that, make it a little bit more curvy, and then we're going to curve it into here. And then about here, we're going to go off. Again, draw another curved line, kind of like that. And then this line really doesn't matter that much because his like reflector shield's going to cover that up. In fact, let's draw that in. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to draw a pentagon, hexagon. I forgot how many sides all those were. An octagon. I don't know. I'll count. But you basically just draw a straight line here, then one going down, another one, another straight line, one going up, and then another one connecting it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, sextagon, I think that's what it's called. I don't even know. So you're going to draw a 6-sided shape like this. And again, very similar to like the belt over here. We're going to go off the corners like this and then just connect them. And then it's going to go down and then curve up like this. So I'll have like a little mouth type shape. Like that. And then you're going to draw another smaller sexagon. I think that's what it's called. A six-sided shape in here. And I'll have like a little circle in the middle. And then during all the corners, we'll connect into the circle. And I just drew another little square type shape up here. Very similar to what we did over there. There we go. And then I just put a little strap. So a nice little rectangle that connects it to his belt. Very quick, very fast, nice and easy. Okay. And like since that's there, we can just kind of draw the pants like a straight line over here. And then I just drew another crease up here. Another crease. And then his pants will go down. And then again, bunch up to where like his knees are. And then you draw another curve line. Really make it look really bunchy. Okay. And now, again, as you can see, like it's too short for his feet, so we're going to go past that. So right here, this is kind of where we start his robotic leg. So you're going to kind of just draw kind of like a straight line like this and then curve it around. And you want the line to go past the pants line. So you want it to go past here. And then you're just going to draw a rectangle like this. That goes past the feet. And draw a little like detail line. Kind of like a little, like a really spread out V. Kind of down there. And then it's kind of simple. We just do like very simple, very, I want to say like a rectangle, but you keep it rounded, kind of. It's like a really big sphere, or an oval type shape, like that. Just draw a little kind of curved rectangle like this, and then just a really big one going off of it. Kind of like a circle, but again, you kind of want to keep it more square. Like that. And then very similar to how we made this shape up here, we're just going to do the same thing down on the sole of his foot. Like that. Okay, that's how you make one of his legs. And now for his last leg. It's a little bit more complicated because I think I made him kind of like armors he strapped around his foot. So this one will be a little bit more detailed. So what you're going to want to do is start here, go down and down like this. Make kind of like a point. Going to wrap it around. And then when you get about here, you're going to make it curve up. And then draw like a curve line connecting to this. And then I made a little strap, so make a nice little rectangle like this. And then this line will go out and down. And about the same height, you'll stop around the same area as here. And then this one will curve down and then a lot more in than this one. You'll see why in a second. And then it's kind of like, we'll draw the strap, but this time from the side, so it curves down. Like this. And it's connected with like a little circle. Just draw a circle with another little circle inside. And now we could draw the rest of his foot. So this will be like his calf. Going in like that. And then just another little strap over here. Again, very Just a very curved rectangle type shape. And then his foot kind of goes down. Curve line like this, goes down, up. I don't know, it looks like foot shape. It's hard to explain, but it's kind of curve line going up like this. Then we get near the middle, we can draw the heel. Kind of just a little U shape. And then goes around like this. This could actually go up more. Okay, and now we just draw like little armor pieces that are on the bottom on this shoe. So, just goes around like this, down, and up. And then here we're going to give this a little bit more depth. So we're going to draw a line going straight down from this point of the heel, going across like that. And now we're going to go in and kind of connect it to this little circle thing like this. So I can erase some of the extra lines. So there you have it. Yeah, that's pretty much how you draw a Fox McCloud. I know this was kind of tricky because there's deceivingly a lot amount of detail in this picture. Oh wait, I forgot. I also did kind of like pant lines, like a design on his pants. I just drew two lines going straight up like this. I know that was in the Brawl picture. I just realized I forgot that. So yeah, that's pretty much how you draw Fox McCloud from Star Fox. I know this one got a little bit complicated because again, Fox is pretty complicated. I don't know, just as like drawing wise goes, like his shirt and his face and his shoes. And again, this is like a 30-minute how to draw video, so it went on pretty long. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys thought. If you have any like questions on like the way I drew it or something, feel free to leave that in the comment section below, and I hopefully can clarify it using words. But yeah, I think if you follow along, it should look something like this. Here's my other pre-drew picture that I'll leave about here. Try to get these both in the shot. So again, yeah, Fox is pretty complicated, especially with like his fox face and stuff like that. And I think like after you like, if you were to do like inking it and then like erase all like the guidelines and stuff, it'll look a little bit better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any requests, want to see me do a how to draw video, please feel free to leave the your request in the comment section below. Again, if you have any questions about this picture, about like what I drew or why or whatever, if I didn't explain it clearly enough, feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to help you out as best I can. So, yeah. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Alright guys, later. Bye-bye.